Thank you, Hurun India, as well as the jury, for bestowing on me this honor and the special award. I must say, I'm truly overwhelmed and graciously accept the same. At the stage of life where I am, I must say that when we receive these kind of awards, obviously the mind takes us to the journey from where it all started. And as a young lad, when I started the career, obviously one thing which I thought initially was that one must dream big, have a lot of passion, and be customer centric. So these were the fundamentals that I worked the company principles on. And obviously one realized as you moved down the road that these very principles the customers look up to and respect, as a matter of fact. Many people ask me the journey of Sudhir from where it started and to the stage where we are today. Sudhir is an organization which is in India, in UAE, in Saudi Arabia, in UK, in Bahrain. So we there in India and overseas, and doing multiple businesses. Power generation only happens to be one of the businesses. We are into the electrical business where we manufacture transformers, package substations, HVLV systems. There we have a partnership with the French company, the world-renowned, Schneider Electric. The power generation business that we do, we have a partnership with Cummins. Then we have partnerships with American company called JLG, which is into the construction segment. And then we have on the cooling systems a partnership with a British company called Bearwood. So like that, the Sudhir actually has a couple of very old partnerships. As an organization, we believe in that whichever organization you deal from a long-term perspective. And that's the same philosophy we have for our manpower. We have close to around 5,000 people working for our organization. And if you see the people that we have, people have been working in the organization for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. And I personally believe that it's the people who today we work for. And as much as we can make our people happy, that is what makes us happy. That's the stage where we are. Initially, you want to make your customers happy. Then you find that when your people have learned the art to make your customers happy, then you say, okay, I must make my people happy. So that's the way we go today. Well, if I have to describe my journey, entrepreneurial journey in 3 words, I'd say dream, passion, and customer centric. These are 3 words what I'd say is where my entrepreneurial journey has been based on. I've enjoyed every phase of life. I think life's a journey, and that's the way I take it. But yes, when you would find where the basic challenges are, let's be very frank about it. When you start your career, no matter where you start, so like I started, so it was the company started by me, very difficult initially. The very people you thought probably who are your people, but when you come on the road, then you realize, because my father happened to be doing his business, but I told my dad, I want to start my own. And he said, I'm fine. As long as you live in India, you do what you want to do, I'm going to be okay. So I would say that initial couple of years were very tough. But then I always, like I said, dreamt big, very focused. I had the hunger and the fire in the belly. I always looked up to the biggest entrepreneurs and the industrialists of my time and always thought, why can't I be them? And then I would say that probably God was very kind, and that's the way the story has been. Let's be very clear about it. The globe, as we see today, is trending towards green energy. And we all realize that we basically are all moving in that direction. So even today, if you see Sudhir, we are into quite a few futuristic products, like what we have, the battery packs, the energy storage systems and all that kind of stuff, you know. That's what we do. Our UK company does that. Our Saudi company does that. But when you try and talk about the fossil fuel, as we say, you probably would be surprised to know that even the gensets that we do, what we call the CPCB4 compliant, these are as per the latest norms by the government of India, and they are very, very stringent, much more than what the even UK norms are. So from all that angle, I find that whatever Sudhir today is doing in the energy sector is doing actually from the future point of view. The books I have read of late are the books on Warren Buffett. And why I've read, I'll be very frank with you, I was not much of a treasury guy. It's my son actually, you know, after he got into business, he is the one who pushed me, and he said, you need to know a little bit about that. So I've enjoyed reading him. I mean, a great guy, and when you read about him, you realize what kind of a passion he enjoys at the age where he is, and the way he drives around, you know. Very good. I'm really impressed. Mr. Seth's a very modest guy. Mr. Seth, as a matter of fact, I still say to people, I'm still like a labor class, a work alcoholic who likes to work, I'm more of a family man. I like to spend time with my family. I like to have good friends. And I, of course, like to play a bit of golf. So that's what Mr. Seth likes to do. And Mr. Seth's very happy doing this kind of a thing.